Well, it's CoinsKid. Just going to dive into XRP, but once again, thank you for your continued support across the channel. Sharing is caring. Everything you do to contribute towards the growth of CoinsKid is amazing. Big thumbs up to all of you sharing the videos out there, yeah? and your membership in the Telegram group, the Patreons that are supporting me, everything. It's just brilliant. I want to shake all your hands and say thank you, and sit back pina colada with you on the beach. Okay, so diving into XRP. It's looking good. It's looking good. We had that breakdown yesterday, and we didn't quite come down to this 0.92. We said that that's the golden ratio, okay, and you can see it's the previous swing low just there, and that is the golden ratio on that weekly retracement that we're anticipating, that we've been targeting for so long. Okay, when XRP was up here, we said put some bids in down there, boom, it came down and it's bounced off it, and it's now making progress. So hopefully this is this A wave correction over of the ABC correction right now, because what XRP is doing right now is it's came up against this level of resistance just here. Do you see this key level of resistance right here? It's got above it, and now it's actually holding it as support, because that's what you want to see. Okay, when resistance is created, just like here, this key level of support, you see this key level of support that was created on the way down, and when you break it, you lose it. When you come back up, you're hitting your head on it. Hitting your head on it as resistance. That's what's happened, and when you reverse that, you go up and you back test, and as long as you're breaking it and back testing of support, that's golden. That's why I always say to you, always wait for that back test of support on the EMAs. When it rolls over, that's when you get involved. Okay, so right now you can see the XRP is broken up from this bottom here. This is a huge wick. This is a really bullish wick, just like this one here. When it goes down, you get that wick at the bottom. It shows that the buying pressure's there, okay, and the bulls are stepping in to save it. So wow, what a correction yesterday. What a tremendous entry point down there, okay, to get involved in XRP. Unfortunately, it didn't quite come down to that, but that's still good. It's golden. It's not actually broken that level of support right now, because like I said to you, if it does, then you're looking for that weekly EMA retest, and that's why I gave that lower target yesterday. But it's held and it's good, so it's actually making these high lows and it's marching on, and now you've got through this particular trend line as well. Right now it's not out of the woods completely yet, I'm going to be honest with you. I'll always tell the truth. So basically you've come up A wave down, and hopefully now we've bottomed out and we're starting to form this B wave where we break this key level of resistance. Do you see this? Multiple levels of resistance, boom 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 boom, loads of times. But now if we can back test it and get through this level of resistance created by this level of support of $1.15, and we start close above that, you could see us march on here and create this B wave. Okay, this B wave, which I would anticipate. I don't think we're going to the moon just yet. Always going to be transparent with you, because in Elliott wave theory you have a wave 2 correction, okay, and inside that you have an A, B, C correction, and that C correction just here is where I do potentially think that we will come down and touch the 20 EMA on the weekly time frame there, and obviously that level of support will actually creep up. It's not quite where it is at the moment. That obviously creeps up in time, and as this C wave comes down to correct to it, that's where in my opinion would be a fantastic entry for XRP. So not financial advice, but as XRP does push up now and makes this high, if it does as well, because it's all big if, isn't it? But if this A wave is complete and we start to form this B wave, because we are breaking this resistance, okay, and we do need to see it back test the support, which we are doing right now. We're holding it as support. If we do start to fall through, then obviously this is a bit of a fake out, and this A wave is going to start to run a little bit deeper. So do anticipate that as well. So if it does go up in this B wave, okay, and we top out just there, I would definitely be looking at taking some profits off the table for XRP, because I would anticipate that we would roll over and make that C wave. But again, not financial advice. This is just something I'm targeting in the channel. And I have been for a very long time, transparent with you all times. Okay, so that's basically XRP. So far so good. I love the level of support that we're getting here, okay, and these wicks shows a really key level of support, that the bull's not allowing it to go too low, but obviously got the anomaly of Bitcoin with what it's doing right now. So what we need to see for XRP for continuation, making that high just there, which I would anticipate would be a lower high than this local high, okay, because that's what it does. It comes up and makes a lower high and rolls over and makes a lower low. So it looks like it's in a downtrend, but all it's doing is back testing support and an ABC correction before continuation on that wave 3, okay, that monstrous wave 3, Elliott wave theory. So basically, yeah, so right now so good, but we do need to see ourselves get through this red line, which is a 55 EMA on the 4-hourly time frame. We do need to see ourselves get back above that, back test it as support, just like we're testing this key level of resistance right now as support, hold, march on, because I do think we will get to that high. Now right here, it's not very pretty, I know, but there's basically a little bit of a cup and handle just here, and that does have a target, and I'll drop this target in for you right now. Obviously we've got the target off there, off that reversal, but we've also got this little cup and handle target which could actually play out. So we'll have a look at this. So as you know, this resistance line's created just there, and then you've got this tiny little cup just there. You see this little cup? You've come back on yourself, forming the handle, but when you've broken it, you've broken that resistance and you've started to march on. So you actually have a target out of that, okay, and that target is that. So it's something like a 10% pump from where you break out. So you could see XRP pump another 10% from here up to that 127 mark, which would see you get above this red line, okay, back to sit support, where I would imagine it sort of sit for a little bit before continuation. So I do think that XRP is looking relatively healthy, and you could see an extra sort of 10% pump from here, because right now what it does when it breaks resistance, back test of support, you can see it's holding it. Now if it does roll over and starts to come back down, then obviously it's a fake out and it's invalidated. But if it does continue, I do expect to see a little pump in XRP of around to $1.27 today, so that would be good. So that's it basically. And obviously if it does roll over, as long as we can conform to these high lows that XRP is sort of creating in this sort of, so if XRP does start to roll over and loses this key level of support, and as long as it doesn't lose this ascending triangle, then you could be looking for it to break out again at some point, pushing up to the upside in that potential B wave recovery there. If you do see XRP start to march on now, do anticipate that it will hit a peak and roll over. Okay, so that's basically XRP. Do take care, stay strong, stay safe, and most importantly, stay tuned. And I'll be back tomorrow with another XRP update for you. Bye bye.